Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you?
Walaikum salam. How are you? Long time.
Yes.
12 weeks, I think. It's been 12 weeks now for me.
Alhamdulillah. So what I want you to do is tell everyone who you are, where you're from, and what you do for a living.
Well, firstly, assalamu alaikum to everyone who's watching this or who will be watching this. My name is Mohammed Rahman. I am 30 years old. I'm from London. And I work in a hedge fund as an analyst, as an accountant. And I've been doing that for the last 3-4 years. I studied accounting and whatnot, etc. And that is basically me. And I've been on this journey now for 12 weeks out of 24. I took a 6-month course, halfway through my course, and I feel different, much better, in a good way, in a healthy, happy, confident way, much better. Yeah. So that's me. In short, that is me.
Okay. So what was your main reason for joining Fdnm?
My main reason was because, you see, pre-COVID, I started doing HIIT training and everything. I was always, when I left university, I was a very fit guy. I used to play rugby. I used to play football, cricket. I was a very, very lean, athletic guy. And then obviously the weight started to creep on since 2015. And the reason why I joined FDNM was I tried so many other training programs, and all of them were restrict food, no sweets, no this, no that. It's like military style, just broccoli, chicken, salmon, whatever. But I am Bangladeshi now. Giving up rice is hard.
Yes.
If you have any Bangladeshis on this course or want to do it, it's hard. Or if you're Pakistani or Indian, might be roti and naan, whatever it is. Oh, you can't have that. You can't have a chicken curry. Like, I love my mom's chicken curry. I can't just give it up. I was born with this. I can't just give up my culture, if that makes sense. And so I was looking for something that, yes, I need to be healthy. Don't get me wrong. I need to be healthy. I need to lose that fat. I need to lose the weight. But I wanted someone that would understand my culture.
Yes.
That would also, to an extent, also understand my religion, where we come from and whatnot. So, obviously, culture and religion is two different things. But my name is Mohammed. So, I wanted a personal trainer, a coach who would understand, okay, he is Muslim, he is Asian, he is Bangladeshi, or if he's Pakistani, Indian, Sri Lankan, Afghan, whatever he may be, or even Middle Eastern, North African, for them to understand that, we want to become fit, but we can't lose our culture as well. So there's a way, there has to be a way.
Yes.
So that's why I looked into it, and one of my friends from university was a member of FDLM. I was seeing a lot of posts on Facebook, so I just, went on the free insider group, the free group and everything. And I was just seeing what was happening. So I said, you know what, let me reach out, let me see. So that was the first, that's reason one. And reason two was because when I first joined, when I spoke to you, I was in a shopping store around Kilburn. I was up in North London. And what happened was the shop had air conditioning everywhere, but I was sweating. I was so overweight. I was sweating in an aircon shop. I felt dizzy. You know when you feel like you're low on sugar or your blood is going down, you're like, I need to eat something. And that happened to me. And I just thought to myself, this is not right.
Yes.
That this shouldn't be. I am 30 years old. I shouldn't feel out of breath in a shop where there's air conditioned. There's something wrong, Yes. So that was the second reason. And the third reason was I've had a lot of family members, young family members, who are 35. Unfortunately, last week in Bangladesh, I had an uncle who's 40 years old who died of a heart attack, and he okay, we say the skinny fat. He wasn't obese, but he was 40 years old.
Yes.
I am 30. He's only 10 years older than me. I've had family who are younger than me who've died. This can't be right. I understand. It's written in our books and in our hands when we will pass and everything, but it's also written in our books that we need to take care of ourselves. We need to So those were the three reasons why I said, you know what, I need to find someone. And that's when I reached out to Adam. And then Adam obviously introduced me to you.
Yes.
And then you to Majid, everything. So, we've got a whole family now. Yeah.
Good reasons. And they're reasons that will take you past the finish line. And what is your experience of FDNM so far? Share those with us.
And several experiences, but the first experience is if you want to obviously make a better choice in your life, become healthier, undertake this thing we call food taqwa, become more nutritious. It's actually not that hard. And I know people will see it and say, what do you mean? It's actually doing the simple things correctly.
Yes.
Drinking, people prescribe drink 2 liters of water a day, but drinking water properly throughout the day.
Yes.
Walking, exercise. We think we have to go to the gym and pull weights. Actually, walking. I mean, I do 10 to 15,000 steps now a day, which is about an hour and a half. Just walking, and then thinking about what you're eating. You're able to have an omelette in the morning. You're able to eat fried chicken, and there are certain things, and it's just making it better choices. And you think, and I'm like, I'm losing weight. This can't be happening, but it's the nutritional side. So
yes,
that's the thing that you learn the most. And I'm thinking, wow, it's actually not that hard if you follow the guides. If you follow, you're motivated. You can lose weight whilst you're eating nice food. You've shared so many recipes as well, and you're like, I've had this food and it's only 600 calories, and yet in the shops the same food is about 1,500.
Exactly.
How is that possible? What is it? It's because we're making the food. We know what is going in.
Exactly.
So that's one of the things I've learned. And second of all, it's just health. I just feel much better. I sleep better now. I am getting my 8 hours sleep. People always think, because I work in a hedge fund, if you're working as an accountant, 6 hours sleep, whatever, but you can get more hours of sleep. And it's good sleep. It's not waking up in the middle with a mouth dry sleep. It's very good sleep.
Good.
And I guess the third thing is the level of confidence, the way you portray yourself, when you talk to people, you give a positive vibe, a more positive energy, and people are attracted to you, and you are happier. When you're stressed, when I was stressed, I told Adam before, I used to eat chocolates and muffins and cakes. I'm stressed now, I'm drinking water, and probably eat an apple. Yes. Or we have these guides about having low-fat snacks, they're like yogurt and apples and grapes, and you're just eating them, you're like, I don't feel bad.
Yes, absolutely.
So that benefit, clothes are getting looser, so I think I have to give Adam an invoice. He owes me some money back because I need to keep buying new clothes, which is a good thing. I can't complain, but it's just even my mom is finding that confidence in me. Yes. My mom's saying, you're losing weight, but you look happier, you feel happier, So my parents are saying as well, So so overall,
Alhamdulillah. What happens is when people come in, majority of the people say, is this it? It's so simple.
Yeah.
But if you don't know the answer to something, it's the hardest thing in the world, right?
Exactly.
Once you know the answer, it's like, okay, is this it? But it's so simple for a reason, so you can be consistent for a very, very long time. And that's the key. And I'm also glad you mentioned lots of other areas in your life have improved, because this is the natural process. Once you start to fix your health, a lot of things start to fall into place, which is great. And I can't wait to see your end result, because you're going to keep seeing it, inshallah. So how much weight have you lost so far?
So I have lost 16 kilograms. From 150 kilograms, I am now 134. Okay. Inshallah, my plan is by end of December, I want to lose another 14. Because what I've done is I've spoken to, obviously, the guys. I've spoken to, obviously, everyone's journey is different. We have an end goal in our head. We want to become healthier. I know I said I've previously lost weight too quickly. But then I gained it back quickly because restrictive diet. But the fact that I'm following this diet and I'm implementing this lifestyle, again, anyone who watches these people, this is their lifestyle. You know, we can't eat our food. We can't go to a wedding. We can't go to a friend's birthday, but you're becoming more aware. And inshallah, you know, my end goal is to lose even more.
Of course.
I've lost 16 kilograms, but that's because I've implemented a lifestyle now. And then every week when I see at least 1 kilogram going down, you know, and you're like, okay, I'm eating good, I'm eating clean, and you know what you're eating at what time. You know, there are days when I went to Germany 2 weeks ago, I had a doner kebab.
Yeah.
But I planned that.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
But then throughout the day, I was still eating vegetables. I was still eating healthier food. And it's like, yeah, it's actually not that hard. So, yeah. So, alhamdulillah, I've lost 16 kilograms. My plan is to, you know, I'm on a 24-week program. My plan is to drop down to 90 kilograms, 100 kilograms. That's the plan. But I am doing it, inshallah, but I'm doing it in such a way that I know that I will sustain this on a long run. It's not going to be like 2015 to 2020, where I was losing weight, gaining, losing weight. This is now a steady decline, but my lifestyle is now becoming much better. So I know, so in the long run, inshallah, you know, when I'm still 35, 36, this FDLM lifestyle approach that I have, it will continue, you know, so that's the plan. So I've lost 16 kilograms in 12 weeks, you know, I know some brothers have lost more, some whatever, but we're on our own journeys, and yeah, it just feels much better, you know, skin feels better, body feels better, I wake up energetic, I sleep, I don't need an alarm, I don't wake up Monday morning and they're like, I wake up with energy.
Yes, good. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. Yeah, this is just the beginning because, you know, I've started to go gym, but again, I've taken the minimalist approach where I just do the walking. You know, I'm not, again, you know, but it is right. Your food and water intake and your sleeping habits, what you do, how you do it, is what is key. So, yeah, alhamdulillah, no, 16 kilograms, you know, I've lost about 8 inches of my hips, 8 inches of my waist, and the plan is to go down. I'm actually wearing a double XL shirt. I used to wear 5XL and 4XLs and 3XL. So this is now a double XL. Yeah. So it's gone down. I still have shirts which is large and medium. So I actually wore a large yesterday, and it was like, okay, it's very tight, but it actually fit. You know what I mean? Obviously,
yeah.
You know, I was like, yeah, and that just motivates you, you know? When we had the initial conversation, they said, after 10, 11 weeks, you'll feel so motivated, you'll lose even more. And I'm like, because, you know, you're in the beginning of the journey.
Yes.
And now I'm here, I'm like, I just want to continue this. I love this. It's like...
We know because we've got so many years of experience, we can tell you at what stage that you'll want to go to the next level, keep going, keep going. And that's okay. I know what the answer is going to be. Was it worth the investment?
Yes, it was. It was. I know that, yes, definitely it was. You know, the one thing I would say to people is, you know, listen, I am an accountant and I've had to spend over 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. You know, you're not friends who are accountants yourself. You spend good money to get your ACCA and CIMA.
Yes.
That's an investment. You know, we always invest in our education, investing in your health. You know that saying, health is wealth. The investment that I did was worth it because for me, for the first time, the investment that I've done here, I've done other investments with other personal trainers, coaches, which cost similar amount or more, but I've just gone back on track. This has been a lifestyle change, and this is a long-term investment. So yeah, my investment was worth it. And as I said, obviously, when you put the video on, please do tag me. I'm more than happy to talk to anyone about it, you know, because it is worth it. Yes, I understand when you first look at it and you're like, oh my God, it's going to cost me a bit of money or whatever, but it is an investment within you. You know, it's not an expense. You can't just think of it as it is an investment. Trust me, your future self, I'm 30 years old. Inshallah, if I keep this up, my 40 years old, man, inshallah, I live up to that 50, he will look back and say, you know what, the decision you made when you were 30, it's paying you dividends. You know,
you possibly saved your life.
It saved my life, you know, inshallah. You know, people, again, I don't want to talk about finance here. People say, oh, I invested £100 in Bitcoin, in 20 years it will become 1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the same thing with your health. If you invest this money now and in your body, because remember, it's coming to you in 20, 30 years' time. If you're looking for a career, if you're looking for a promotion, if you're looking for that, trust me, you as a person, your personality, your hard work, your graft is going to get you to that stage, you know? If you're an entrepreneur, you know, you look at all these entrepreneurs, I wake up at 4 in the morning, I go to gym, 5 in the morning, whatever, but it's a healthy lifestyle. So yes, no, definitely, I would say that it is, and it was a very good investment. Yes, when I first looked at the price, I was like, oh, but then now I look at it now, I'm like, you know what, it's worth every penny. It is worth every penny. And it doesn't hurt you, you know. FDLM, you look at it and you're like, you know what, trust me, the benefits you gain, the app we have, the videos we have, the groups we have, everything adds up, and it's worth the money. You could talk to the coaches and they contact you back. It's not as if there is no hierarchy. You know, if I wanted to talk to you right now, if I dropped you a message,
yes,
you would reply back. Yes. If you can't, you may not reply back in 5-10 minutes, but you will reply back.
Yes.
It's not as if, oh, I'll get someone else. So yeah, no, definitely. And I think all the brothers on our group that have done this, they'll say the same thing. You know, it does become a family, alhamdulillah, and it's a great thing. I'm an advocate of it. I've been talking to people about it, but they're looking at my results and they're like, how do you do it? I'm like, this is how I do it. You know, I spoke to my friend in Germany. I'm having a doner kebab, but I'm losing weight. He goes, you're mad. I'm like, how is that possible? Like, what are you doing? Are you taking diet pills? I'm like, I'm not taking diet pills. I'm literally following a nutritious, easy guide, a guide that will change my lifestyle and something that I could implement. He goes, I just don't understand how you're doing it. I'm like, it's actually easier than it looks. You know, we've been fed.
A lot of the clients say it feels like they're cheating. They don't understand how it's happening, but it's science.
Yeah.
You base everything on science and proven.
Yeah. Exactly. So, no, definitely it was worth it. Again, this is not because I'm talking to you. If someone wants to contact me and talk to me, I'll say the same thing. It's in the beginning, I know that everyone, when you have to first do something, it's like, should I do it? Shouldn't I? But yeah, it's an investment in yourself. You know, I've invested in myself so many times before, and my ACCA has gone to plan, obviously, because I needed that, my degree. But there's been other things that I've invested in myself, and I'm like, why? You know, like I've just gone back. You know, I've invested in HIIT training, a normal personal coach, and it's just like I just didn't get the benefits. You know, so yeah.
Good. What advice would you have for the brothers that are thinking of watching this video? What would you say?
I think the advice that I would give to brothers is, if you really want to make a change, and you know you've been thinking about it, you know, I'll give the advice I would say is, if you are a family man, I'm not a family man. My plan is to get married, so I'm on this journey. So inshallah, you know, I feel happy and I feel fit and happy, and then inshallah, one day when I do get married to my significant other, they will look at me and say, you know what, he's happy. And you know, positivity attracts positivity and whatnot, you know. But if you are a family, you know, if you have a family or you have a health condition or whatever it may be, if you want to make a change for a long run, not just now, but the foreseeable future, the advice would be, and you've been looking at all of these things, the advice I would say is, if you want to talk to us, the brothers of the group, we're more than happy to talk to you. We've always advocated that. But the advice would be, reach out. Don't just read it, reach out to yourself, reach out to Adam, talk to them. They're always open. They'll talk to you and they'll give you step by step of how the program works, why it works, how it works, and how it is beneficial for you, how it could be molded around you as well. And then, you know, the advice would be, after that, if you feel that, you know what, should I do it, shouldn't I do it? You know, if you're looking at purely at cost and everything, the advice I would say, listen, what you're investing in yourself now, it will pay dividends in the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It's been 12 weeks, it's paying me dividend. But that's because I wanted to do it. And I think brothers who are looking at this, please do reach out. And the advice would be, do jump on board. My advice would be, do jump on board, because if you're looking to lose your fat, you're looking to lose your weight, and you know, you want to be able to maintain, the food you eat, making healthier choices, how to make those healthier choices, and how to implement it in the long run. Fdnm will be here to help you with that. It's the only program that I have seen that teaches you how to implement this on the long run, not just in the short run, but in the long run. So yeah, definitely, I will say, reach out, talk to them, and jump on board. It's trust me, you will not regret this. If you follow the process and you have the brothers, we will not let you fall through either. We have a family of we have obviously different groups and stuff, but we have a family of like 90 people, 100 people too, whatever it is, and we're always just sharing our wins. If we feel like we've done something, we're always there for each other. It is a family.
Yes. Alhamdulillah, we've got a great community. You're never left alone. You're part of a journey together. The analogy that I use, we're all in the same boat, going to the same destination. No one falls overboard. If someone does, we pull them back in. Thank you very much for your time. Lots of information there for everyone to see. And you've done amazing so far, and absolutely crush your goals, because you've seen how easy it is. Yes?
Yeah, inshallah. No, it is. It's just a lifestyle change that I've implemented. It's the simple things done correctly. And I just feel much better, much more happier. My body feels good. My mental health feels better. I'm more positive with everyone. And it is a journey, and I love this journey. Some days, some weeks, it hasn't been easy, but the community there, the brothers here, it just, trust me, it helps a lot. It's the change I'm making is not just for this 24 weeks or this 1 year. I'm 30 years old. As I said, we never know how long we live. Say we live until 100, even for the next 70 years.
Yes.
What the decision I made in 2021 will continue until, say, 2080, 2090, whatever it is.
Yes.
And all the brothers on this are making changes. And